for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe, never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do?
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the San Francisco 49ers.
All right, bro, let's have a good game, man.
Gold now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Two back. Cool.
Ready? Blue lady. Check, check. Watch what he thought. Watch what he thought. You ain't going nowhere. He's crashing. He's checking crashing. Green, everything.
I like it.
Now it's a bootleg with Winston. Oh, he's going to take a shot.
Fuck.
The defense loses him. It's complete.
I went into a fucking cover two. Good shit.
75 yards. And the Bucs
I thought I went into a man.
First quarter lead. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll try the left side with Coleman. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down and 4, Garoppolo under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I always love the opening game of the season, and for the players, always nice to get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here, the first sack of the season? Not just in the first game, but in the opening drive. That's the way to get things kicked off.
Coleman. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. On is the rookie 4th-rounder Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Winston and the Bucs take over now 1st and 10 at the 20. Now Winston. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Jameis to throw it. And the Niners bring him down. D Ford drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
On the return is Pettis. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time, and the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of the game.
Oh, what the fuck is happening to my controller, bro? What the fuck?
With a pick.
Why?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I would caught that shit, man. That's twice.
Interception number 1 on his career.
That's twice. Moving stupidly.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And with the Buccaneers' new coaching staff, you have to figure they're going to want to use O.J. Howard a little bit more this season. 34 catches, 565 yards last year, but that was in only 10 games. 6'6", 251, and can run. Find a way to get him the ball as they just did there.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston, he's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Throwing, Winston. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down. You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. To the air again with Winston. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now they hand off to Coleman. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
6-0 our score after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Garoppolo on first down. And
what the fuck? Incomplete. I hate when he throws it off his back foot.
Dante Pettis, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
His Pettis would have took off.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Right back to Coleman here on first down. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Carl Nassib there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a creek.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
That back foot shit, I keep fucking telling you, bro. That's just crazy.
But not before he's all the way down to the 37.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quan Alexander able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he's able to get it back.
And is he hurt? Oh, my God.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season.
Week 1.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The end result, 21 yards.
Deep-ass cover 3 zone.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo going deep here. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. Matthews, the intended target.
Every time I throw it back there, bro.
Interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially.
Yeah.
We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him, Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
It's a broken rib.
Fred Warner
Get
coming
the
off a
fuck
strong
out of
rookie
here.
year in on the stop for the Niners.
Let's get it.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shut down corners, guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well. Hard, hard, hard.
And across the chalk,
Let's play,
into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Stop playing with this. Let's go.
Tevin Coleman, 46 yards. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
He's
After
playing
the
a
touchdown, it's
zone
Robbie
the
Gould
way
now to kick it away.
Shit is weird, but it works.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
On a zone with a blitz. It's crazy.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
There it is.
Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Throwing on 2nd and long. Winston. And
yes, sir.
Loss here as he's taken down. D Ford able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Man out. Let's go.
3rd and long for Winston. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Good shit, Richard.
Play call there. Now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. A great return there of 22 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Breaking that one up was Justin Evans. Read it perfectly.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around, locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone.
We just need to go up. That's it.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Push it back. Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Complete to the tight end, Kittle over the middle of the field. And now this is going to be close.
I can't challenge it. Forward progress.
The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Forward progress.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Green, triple team. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54.
Here's Winston. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. It's a run by Coleman to start the 3rd quarter. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here we go, here we go.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. They will run again with Coleman. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? White 25. 54. Line 54. They not flip it. They not ready for this. They still playing over. Y'all playing for
Jameis now on 1st down. He completes it to Andre Ellington.
He's still to it there.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Damn it.
And at his size, he's a smaller
I did not
back.
think he was going to throw that pitch.
He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like it.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Nick Bosa brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Pass incomplete.
If that was my boy, that would have been a pick, boy.
Like this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They got to hold up.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down.
That's Nick Bosa again, baby. Let's go.
Escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Garoppolo looks to throw. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Coleman. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll keep it on the ground. Coleman. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. Coleman has it here right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now we'll give right side Coleman. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will.
My boy Breida, yes sir.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be
a different type of ball game, baby.
There for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Levante David in on the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo, and that'll be incomplete. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback,
that's
the intended
it.
target. It's 3rd down.
Blown plays.
To say that this has not been his game is probably a big
just
understatement.
blown plays.
I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate,
blown
except
plays.
if you're playing on defense, because they picked off a good number of passes.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 22-yard scamper. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. A good sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Out of there.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The drive starts with a run by Collins. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Oh, that just fucked Richard Sherman's X-Factor shit off.
These guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
He's going to air one out. And this is
he
going
dropped
to wind
it.
up
Oh,
incomplete.
because I should have hit stick the fuck out
coverage
of
there
him.
too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
54, right there, 54 Mike.
From the gun, Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Howard. And he's got the 1st down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. Here's a 1st down run with Collins. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
I love to run. You gotta pass the ball on me.
Check, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
They go play action. Winston. And he fends him off. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It's a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They need points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Got to figure now after getting
Let's
that
go,
turnover,
Matt.
they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground.
Let's go,
right?
Matt.
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security
go, Matt.
terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
You ain't gotta be too fast, Matt Breida.
They want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll
Gotta
take
be
that
too
one right
fast.
there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one
We just want a little face mask.
Down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
We just need a little movement.
Picked up
We just need to let them play.
time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Now it's time for the score.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
No, Breida not in no more. That's Coleman, baby. That's Coleman, baby.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Tevin Coleman with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now Winston. Looking deep downfield.
Take it. I'll take it.
Picked off by the safety.
Shit, Tart.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
First down, 49ers.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo.
Pass interference.
Middle, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd
Got him
down.
playing honest, coach.
Still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me
He's
like they're
playing a
just
little
keeping him
honest
honest
on
on defense because
Yeah,
because
he's trying to stack everything.
Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, it's Coleman. And a decent effort, but they'll mark him down about 3 yards shy of the 1st. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
Did I miss?
Nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Try to shake off the interception.
Oh, good move. I've seen that
shit.
shit.
The out route incomplete. That's Howard. And he's going to be out of bounds.
Great
but not
move.
before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
That was
Offense
nice.
for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Here's Winston. And an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On 2nd down, Collins. And there just
I'm always
continues
prepared
to
for
be
that, baby.
nowhere to run. He's bottled up again
I love
at
the run.
line of scrimmage. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at
take
him
him out the
because the
game.
numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Winston to throw for it on 4th.
Nope.
It's coming, and down he goes. Quan Alexander, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but
couldn't let
it
you
really
throw that
wouldn't
one.
matter. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while
Good
ago.
game, good game, good game.
They begin the drive with Coleman. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
Garoppolo looking to throw. This is Coleman with a grab. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So the victory here for San Francisco. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah. So, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view, hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me, oh that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the errands need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mansion. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. They can't take it to 10. Hey.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac.